Here's a message to the political establishment. Donald Trump is here to stay. He's not going anywhere. When he announced his candidacy, I think he was kind of dipping a toe into the water and seeing what happened, but he made enough of a splash and has now vaulted into first place in the Republican primary that he's not going anywhere. He's going to stay in this race and has a chance to be able to win the nomination and win the presidency. Trump began the race with high negatives. But as he's gotten into the race, no matter how controversial the stuff he said, no matter how politically incorrect it may sound, he's not only vaulted to the lead in the primary, he's lowered his negatives by 10 points and may well lower them further. I think that Trump is a unique candidate. His power comes from the fact that our own political establishment has certain consensus assumptions that they make that the American people do not share. And what Trump does is he dwells on those, he hits on each of those points and shows how different we are from the consensus of the conventional political establishment. It's most evident on immigration, where nobody will say the two fundamental facts about immigration. Number one, we would have a quarter to a third less crime in the United States if we didn't have illegal immigrants living here. And number two, the major cause of income inequality and the lack of growth of wages is the constant influx of low-income workers who drive down wages in this country. The two political points neither party will mention or talk about, but Trump is talking about it. And in a whole range of other fields. You take the issue of refugees. The United States has accepted 500,000 refugees assigned to us by the United Nations since Obama took office. Close that door. Who wants that? I mean, when there's somebody who's facing an imminent risk of death, okay, but not 500,000 of them, not as an alternative route to immigration. Affirmative action. The consensus is that it's necessary to help poor people move ahead. I personally agree with that, but I feel that you shouldn't base it on race or gender. It should be based on income and poverty. Trump is going to articulate the fundamental things, the idea that our disability program is so bloated with people who complain of back injuries and psychological injuries. There's been no increase in the number of people there for cancer or heart disease, just ailments that don't necessarily require disability. And they repealed the medical requirement. You don't have to have a doctor attest to your disability. Trump is going to talk about all of that stuff, and I think be very effective in it and go after it in a really aggressive way. And as long as he does that, he's going to sustain his momentum in the polling, and don't think that he's going to go down. The political establishment is sort of saying, yeah, Trump, but he can't win. You watch. Thanks for watching.